knowledge, in case you didn't know. You're not. Lucky you, and I pity you too. Hey is for horses, and it might be good enough for you as well. Illumination. A little dryness in the lips. How about that? Sip because I have it. You too. But I'm not telling you what to do. It's a suggestion of sipping. It's not about sipping per se, but it's about what you sip when you sip. What you sip. It seems reasonable. Ooh, got a little drop on the tip of my nose of the clear side. I'm going to start. Well, I've already started, but I'm going to start the singing, that thing I do quite a bit of in these, in case you didn't know, for the invisible person that's never been here before. Not you. You're a veteran. Bless your heart. Thank you, Mr. C. L. I'm going to start with doing an original. But not grabbing my guitar and singing and playing the thing. Yes. It's a reservoir of existence. But yeah, I'm gonna play a song of mine that I posted back in. It was June 20th, 2017. I was newly 40. What? You're thinking, how could that be possible? I'm like 22. So how could that be? Reality, people. But yeah, it's vocal and guitar. You can't see my face, but it is me playing. It's got a cool intro. It's like a 90s style alternative rock thing. And if you were to check it out, you may not be able to hear the lyrics too well. So I'm going to sing to myself with the guitar and, match up. And you can dig it and get what I'm saying or not. So here we go. Yes, 18. There's a classic rock song by Alice Cooper, in case you didn't know, called I'm 18, which originally I believe was called I'm Edgy. And the guy who ended up producing Alice Cooper, Mr. Bob Ezrin, he heard it and he's like, you know what? I'm Edgy. I think it would be better as I'm 18. And there you go. That's how it turned out. Yeah. You're thinking like, thanks for telling me that. I've wondered about that which I didn't know about, and now you've shared that, and so much thank you. Or whatever, dude. Whatever. I don't know. Can you take this off so you can show your pecs, or start singing? Hey, oh yeah, you got it. Same difference. Same difference. Different donut. That's early. It might be like a nerve thing. Because I swear, no, I shouldn't swear. But why not sometimes? Resistance can make stronger, which is like a paradox. So it's a good and a bad thing. But yeah, I recall the last stream I went quite a while without doing that, clearing this out. But moving along. Itchy nose. Come on. This thing is like, this is kind of wacky because like the volume thing is down here and the screen is like here. And you might be thinking, no, you just need to do this and do that. And then it makes the thing, it's like, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, it just uh, manufacturing development of this product, but it is what it is. So it's like, I'm looking, this is fine. Now I got to do that here to, okay. Hi, Faye. Maria. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to start over because it's like, I know. Walking down that road again, anticipating the bends ahead. I will crawl if I need to. I've learned to adapt, and so can you. You can join me if you want to, but only if you elevate my mood when I need it. The quote-unquote road is hard enough without others making it extra tough. Every day, as long as we live, we walk the path, but can we get lost steps back? Lost steps back. Days go by, the mileage adds up. Drinking from half full, half empty cups, depending how you see it. Confusing what you choose and what you see. How you're made and how it's meant to be. Every day, as long as we live, we walk the path, but can we get lost steps back? Lost steps back. Every day, as long as we live, we walk the path, but can we get lost steps back? Lost steps back. Lost steps back. All right then. The exact title from my original is Original 90s Style Alternative Rock Song in parentheses with lyrics in description. And that's what I was using because I pretty much know them, but I just wanted to make sure because I don't want to misrepresent myself. Heck forbid. Thank you. Please thumb this up if you want to be fun and sweet like that, but maybe you don't. Maybe you want to be naughty for a while and then, save the sweet kindness for a little later. As long as it's done. That's what I say. I particularly dig that progression in that song. Yeah. It's like, ooh, it's a little tricky to play. And when it came up with it, he was like, I got this, but this is kind of hard to duplicate. And okay, the camera's on and I'm doing this and okay. But it happened, baby. It happens. Yeah. Ever heard of The Replacements, Young Mr. L? Well, if you haven't, you're about to. And if you're not sure, you might hear this and be like, oh, yeah, I've heard that. This song gets me hyped up. You'll see it. And it's a song about a singer-songwriter. It's called Alex Chilton. And here we go. If it was from Venus, would he feed us with a spoon? If it was from Mars, then that'd be cool. Standing right on campus, would he stamp us in a file? Hanging down in Memphis all the while. And children by the millions see for Alex Chilton when he comes round. You see, out in love. What's that song? Yeah, I'm in love with that song. Cerebral rape and pillage in her village of his choice. Invisible man can sing in a visible voice. Feel like $100, exchanging good looks, face to face. Checking his stash by the trash at St. Mark's Place. Yeah, children by the millions sing for Alex Chilton when he comes round. Sing out in love. What's that song? Oh, I'm in love with that song. I never travel far without a little big star. Woo! Running around the house, Mickey Mouse and tarot cards. Falling asleep with a flip pop video on. And if it was from Venus, would he meet us on the moon? And if he died in Memphis, that'd be cool, babe. The children by the millions with Alex Chilton, and he comes row, row, row. What's that song? I'm in love with this song. Yeah, I'm in love with this song. Yeah, I'm in love with this song. Rock. Some dirty energy there. And a tribute sound. Sound? Yeah, tribute sound. A tribute sound in a tribute sound song to the man Alex Chilton, who as a teen was in a band called the Box Tops. Had a hit song with "Give me a ticket for an airplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone. I'm a coming home. But baby, just wrote me a letter." Something like that. I might have botched the lyrics. You get the idea. And then I was in a group called Big Star, which is mentioned. Never travel in the bridge, middle eight. I never travel far without a little big star. And one of the songs that I'm kind of blanking on was the theme song, if I'm not mistaken, because this isn't perfect, for That 70s Show. They weren't commercially successful, Big Star, but they inspired a number. And that's what that is. Sipping time. I think I'll gurgle this clear stuff that's in this jar. No pressure. Number 2 that I see here, hanging strong. Thank you for being here. But if you could give me the little buzz of thumb this up, I'd appreciate it. No, they're like, you got to earn it more, buddy. I need more entertainment. I need you to give more before I give away the thumbs up. I don't give thumbs that easy, buddy. Yeah, false alarm. Yeah. I'm in a better mood today than I was yesterday. How's your mood? Number 1 and or number 2? Let me know. I think I want to know. Tell me the truth, lie to me, whatever you got to do. I'm waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That number 2 is a-hole. Hey, you typed it. I didn't say it. Actually, I did. But it didn't come from me. Hey. They're chuckling too. If they know what's up, they're chuckling too. They're getting attached. Detached, we'll go with detached first. Detached, attached, attention. Yeah. I placed an Instacart order yesterday. And what else? So, yeah, because I wanted to get some stuff related to Thanksgiving far enough advance, not too close. So it's like yesterday, Thanksgiving in a bunch of days. What is it? Thursday, right? I think. Yeah. And so let's get some. I haven't had sweet potato pie in a while. I sort of have some funds for that. Let's have some fun and have some sweet potato frickin' pie, because it's like my treating myself is every few weeks, if I can afford it, to get some chocolate chip cookies. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get sweet potato pie because Thanksgiving, all that stuff, and some other things, you know. And there were some red flags in the delivery as it was going along. Some replacements that seemed, or not replacements, alliterative. Let me back up. Refunds, yes, that seemed a little odd. Them being out of the store stuffing, that makes sense, running out of that because this time of year. But some other things, they're out of it, or this person's lazy. I'm just like, don't catastrophize. Don't get me. Just pay attention, and this is taking forever for them to finish this. Because sometimes if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. But if the situation isn't set up for that, then you need to rely on people for certain things sometimes. And when your life has been or is a certain way, that can lead to a feeling of real frustration. Anyway, so I find out that the order's on its way, blah, blah, blah. Then I get a call. Spam likely on my device. And I'm like, because of the proximity to the delivery, and I've experienced this before, I was like, answer this, because I think it's the deliverer. And it was. And they're like, I'm at the number of your building, but the outside is tan and this or that. And I'm thinking, like, I didn't specify what the color is. They're at the number, right? That's fine. What the hell does the color of the whatever have to do? But of course, I didn't say this because you don't want to hurt people's feelings necessarily. I don't go out of my way to do this. Usually, comedy sometimes it can hurt. But it was like, people don't like to be lied to, but they often can't handle the truth. And people will react in strange ways to just being a little honest and being in control, and they'll twist it around. Like, you said this, you did this, and it's called, it has something to do with gaslight. Yeah. So I'm telling her how to use the call box, because she tried to use the call box, and it was like, well, if you can't use the call, if you're having, somebody might open the door, because the call box is near the door. Usually people don't need to use the call box. Someone sees someone with the wagon thing with the food delivery stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, thank you, and they let them in. It's maybe like 1 out of 15 or so, whatever. Times a person, if they're competent enough to follow instructions, where they use the call box, where they call me on this thing that's illuminating me, and then I press the number, and it lets them go. Usually people just, they know, and they let them in. There we go. And I get the notification, in the event you've never used Instacart before, that my stuff is at the door. And often, usually, there's a picture to accompany it. So I'm talking to her, and I'm like, yes, any second, and as she was talking to me, somebody like opened the door, and she missed it. Oh, somebody opened the door, and I was like, yeah, any minute, there'll be another person, or just try to use the call box again. And, because, you got other orders to get to. I don't want to keep talking about this. Just, try it out again. And I'm like, yeah, but, somebody could let you in, because she goes, oh, you're saying that, I need to wait here until some. And I wanted to say, no, I'm not saying you should wait here and stay here. It's like, I'm giving you options. Okay? I'm here to. I didn't say any this stuff. It's like, I'm there to explain and describe that which they can't comprehend on the instructions. And then it's time for them to like, troubleshoot or figure this. And I was like, okay, maybe any minute now, this will kind of rectify itself, because that happens sometimes. You give a little instructions, they sort of do their thing, and then 5-10 minutes later, hey, that was a little annoying, but hey, no problem. Got off the phone. A few minutes went by, a few more minutes, a little bit more, and I'm like, I got a bad feeling. This is I knew it with how this order was going. This like, but I didn't want to catastrophize and kind of think, but. So I called Instacart, and I think they were calling me as I was calling them, because I ended up putting Instacart on hold as they were. Anyway, to speed this freaking thing up so I could get back to my singing that I know that you're in love with. I'm being sarcastic, but maybe that is true. Don't want to assume. This individual, because they were too lazy and incompetent or incontinent, constipated, canceled my delivery. They canceled it. They didn't like just leave it there and take a picture of it outside my building. I'm semi-disabled, and when people have done that, I have to get the staff to come and get it, because I don't want to like tweak my back or injure myself to retrieve like 20 whatever 30 whatever pounds of groceries. But yeah, just canceled it. No troubleshoot, no this, no that. And the reason why it was canceled was because the customer was unavailable. I was rather outraged, and I was outraged because of not just that, but because of things I've dealt with people and other things. And it's like, resistance can make stronger. So sometimes you need to go with what's frustrating you and handle it the best way possible. And that's what I did. And I'm smiling now. Thanks for listening. You're pretty good sometimes. Okay. 35 minutes later, I'm going to now sing the next song. Okay with you? Oh, here's a smoothie. This is a song. That's for the fish consuming this. It happens. So this is a smooth tune. That's from, I think it's 1981. Yeah, that I remember from when I was a little kid, and it's a fine song. Hopefully I'll do it the best that I can. No guarantees it'll be fantastic, but Okay, we're done with that. Moving on. There it is.
At Domino's, order carryout online or by phone
right.
and get any one topping pizza for $7.99 each.
The Domino's Gestapo.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to imagine your future differently.
Thank you for coming together.
With Capella University's game-changing
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers bloom. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who masturbate. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. I hear the whisper. I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes a morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I want to be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building the castles way up high. Just the two of us. You and I. Just the two of us. Let's get it together, baby. Just the two of us.
If you're not a
We shared a secret moment. I know you were thinking it. I said it. Sometimes it needs to be said. And there you go. That's how that went. Live. Yeah. Come on. Can we see a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6? Just the 10 of us. Now, this doesn't apply to you, Mr. Leo. Mr. Leo. But this applies to the other one or the other 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're consuming this clandestinely. I'm doing this because I have nothing better to do. No. I'm doing it from you. So if you appreciate what I do from you, emphasis on the you, throw me a few bucks. Because I know this is wrong to say, but money makes me happier. Happier. I didn't say happy. Happier. See, you just did. It makes a difference. Words can strengthen, weaken, and or confuse. So choose them wisely. Yeah, but you see, you know what's up. You get it. One is better than none. There have been some others, but you're the consistent one. Bless your heart. The others, you know. I mean, yeah. I'm not being rude. This is for work purposes. Unlike maybe some of you, I'm editing myself. I'm like, nah, you could. No, don't say. Don't say what just came in there. It's a gift. It's a gift. Thinking about it and not saying it, as opposed to some other assholes I've known, where it's just like, oh, I have a great memory. I'll remember. Thank you. Thanks for typing. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, oh, good. Thanks. You suck. But we're having fun now, right? Right? Thumb this up, please. No pressure. You know, as I'm doing this, I'm singing and whatnot. This could be what you might be thinking. It could be. Might not be. And I might be thinking, yeah, partially true sometimes. So it's a combination of what you might think, have you caught that, and what I think sometimes. Meshing is something separate, but not. Next. Okay. Any reasonable request? Any question? Favorite Thanksgiving food? If you have one? Zzz. Oh, yeah. How's the sound? Mm-mm-mm. Stuffing. I would have in my possession right now as I speak to you stuffing if it wasn't for, let me not belabor. Tomorrow, I will get my stuffing satisfaction unless something goes awry. And I wonder, is there rye in stuffing? Stuffing also in these parts, this region of the country, referred to as dressing. Kind of your region as well. In Virginia, I'm sorry, Virginia, right? It's Virginia. Okay. Sip. Yeah, and I would can be rye, in everything if you try hard enough. Quite the wise. Quite the wise. I'll drink to that. But yeah, I'd have to say, I mean, because, I eat turkey year round. Not like turkey, turkey, turkey. Let's add another turkey, turkey, turkey. Okay, just for fun. Yeah. But that's a stable protein source for me. Turkey. Turkey burgers, turkey, meatballs, whatever. So that's like, that's whatever. But in terms of like, that specific Thanksgiving food, stuffing, man. And the sweet potato pie is a part of that, and I want that to be consumed, and hopefully they won't be out because they had it yesterday, and then what happened, and I can't help it, and hopefully, yeah. I'm sorry if I'm upsetting you, but not. Time to sing.
Check out this week's Lidl deals.
Okay.
Shady Brook Farms turkey.
Why do you gotta
only
remind
49
me
cents
of
a pound.
like,
Sweet
supermarket
potatoes are
and
39
food
cents a
stuff?
pound.
I'm upset from yesterday. I'm not over it yet. Oh shit. Went a little brown there for a second. Pressed the wrong button. It happens.
Every time I think of you, I always catch my breath. And I'm still standing here, and you're miles away. And I'm wondering why you left. And there's a storm that's raging through my frozen heart tonight. I hear your name in certain circles, and it always makes me smile. I spend my time thinking about you, and it's almost driving me wild. And there's a heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. And since you've been gone, oh babe, I ain't missing you. No matter what I might say, there's a message in the wire, and I'm sending you this signal tonight. You don't know how desperate I've become, and it looks like I'm losing this fight. In your world, I have no meaning, though I'm trying hard to understand. And it's my heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. And since you've been gone, oh babe, I ain't missing you. No matter what my friends say. And there's a message that I'm sending out like a telegram to your soul. And if I can bridge this distance, stop this heartbreak of love, I ain't missing you at all. And since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. No matter what my friends say, I ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. I can lie to myself, and there's a storm that's raging through my frozen heart tonight. I ain't missing you at all. And since you've been gone away, I ain't missing you. No matter what my friends say, I ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. I can lie to myself. Ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. I ain't missing you. Oh.
That song of denial. Done with you. No, stop. Calm down. Are you trying to tell me something? Well, whatever it is, I'm curious, but I want to know. Yeah, like I was going to say before I was interrupted by this rude device. For those of you that don't get it, think what's weird. What's he talking about? The device? I'm joking. Ding ding, tap it, and it'll work better, maybe. There's a classic song. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. That denial, that love denial song kind of a thing. This is about heartache, heartbreak. He's feeling it, but he's like, no, I'm not. I'm just like, I'm lying to myself. The other song is about denial, but it's more obvious. But when you peel back a layer or two, maybe actually the person in the song actually is in love. And they're just trying to convince themselves that they're not. What's going to happen? You can't challenge me on this. It's true. No bromo. Oh. What the hell was that? Oh, look, that was a little painful. Because affection can be painful. So can, and so it might be time to consult with Confucius. Sometimes you got to consult with Confucius, who indirectly might consult with your physician. You know what I mean? Or don't at all. It depends, those two words. Thank me later, maybe. I do that, and then I fear that it doesn't want to detach from me. Then I look like a slobbering dog on here. Oh my! My God, man, you're slobbering like a hound. Wipe your face. My God, how uncouth! That reminds me. You like Baby Ruth? Ever had Baby Ruth? The Conde. Have you ever had Baby Ruth Conde? Do you fancy it? Let me know. It's been a long time since I've had it. I quite liked it. I think I prefer, if I'm going with alternative candy bars, like a Butterfinger. That's what pops in my head. I'm going to assume, which one shouldn't often do, that you do. Like the Baby Ruth and or you've had it, one or the other or both. Look at that. It's 51 minutes and 55. Whoa. That's weird what that does. It just sort of it freezes a little bit on the seconds. I'm not making this up. Okay, I got you. You don't have to be type violent. I said, yup. I'm joking. It's not like you put an exclamation and like, and capped the letters. Then it'd be like, whoa, all right. Oh, you're being angry in a comical way. You don't mean it, but I'm just interpreting because where my head's at, that I'm thinking that you're being angry with me, which will happen sometimes. People will read stuff and they will, interpret it in different ways. Like, it'll be typed in English, but they'll hear it in their mind in Welsh. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. It's a great song from the 80s that's quite wordy. And I'm going to do it. And you can't stop me.
¿Crees que conoces los tratamientos para el VIH?
Spanish.
Pues escucha esto.
Spanish.
Descubre un...
Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Okay. No. Please.
The deception with tact. Just what are you trying to say? You got a blank face which irritates. Communicate, pull out your party piece. You see dimensions into. State your case with black or white. But when one little cross these two shots with your teeth, you run for cover so discreet. Why don't they do what they say what they mean? Baby, one thing leads to another. You told me something, but I know I listened too long. But then one thing leads to another. The impression that you sell passes in out like a sand. But the long flare keeps from living close to your fears. This is up, then I'm up, but you're running out of sight. You've seen your name on the wall, and when one little bubbly's teeth shot miss a beat, you run for cover in this heat. Why don't they do what they say what they need? Oh baby, one thing leads to another. You told me something more, I know I listened too long, but then one thing leads to another. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. One thing leads to another. Then it's easy to believe somebody's been lying to me. But when the wrong word goes in the right ear, I know you've been lying to me. It's getting rough off the cuff. I've got to say enough's enough. Bigger the harder he falls. But when the wrong antidote is like a bulge on the floor, you run for cover in the heat. Why don't they do what they say what you need? Oh baby, one thing leads to another. You tell me something wrong, I know I listen too long with them. One thing leads to another, yeah, yeah. Leaves, leads to another one. One thing leads to another one. One thing leads to another. In case you didn't know, I did that slow down, and it's one thing to be able to sing something melodic and do the things, you know, with the lungs and the whole all that and the lips and all that together in the brain. But when you have like words in a certain kind of meter, a cadence, and types of words and stuff, it can be that it's quite a thing. That's why when people got good hip hop flow, it's like, oh, the hip rappers, yeah, a lot of rap sucks, it's crap and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but being able to put together words and keep a good flow, it's like it's talent, yo. I ain't talking jive live. Not this time, though. I recall at some point a couple of months ago when I started doing these. I don't know if it was the time of year, the newness, the fact that I was displaying more of my body. All of the above, check, maybe. But they were like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thumbs up. I can only control so much. You liked it. Thank you. Congratulations. Aye. Before, I smelled a scent that was quite lovely. It was the smell of clothes, I believe mine, that were slow cooking. I heart that smell. And you?
I await your reply. Or not, I regret. Here's something. Speaking about, the mouth and the brain and the thing with the hip hop and the kind of stuff with wordy stuff, here's something that I want you to try to do. I'm not making you, it's a suggestion, so calm down. Let's see if you can say this a few times, whatever, in a row. Vinny's gene is otter. 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 Hey, I came up with it. It's a challenge. I'm gonna have to work on it. Maybe, perhaps not. Your turn. Although I regret I can't hear you try. The tragedies in life. You tried. Good. And you failed. Good as well. I applaud your failure because you tried. But remember, if you try, sometimes, or more often than not than do, it might hurt you. Do I need to repeat myself? You get what I'm saying? Try and do. I'll take it further. Excuses versus reasons, which relates to that. Just think about it for a second. Don't hurt yourself. Just challenge it. Suggestion, right? Once again. Actually, you know what? I think number 2 that's hanging in strong, probably thumb this down. It's just a funny kind of a thing, right? Which I don't, right? I mean, I care, but I don't care. I mean, come on. Life. Because, you know what? Not worth elaborating. It's just sort of like that was here and it just kind of came out. I could elaborate, but whatever. Peeps be peeps. Okay. It's like when I ask, oh, here it comes. It's like when I asked my ex-girlfriend who she was banging, when we were broken up, but we were still seeing each other, and I knew she was banging someone else, and I was like, "Who is it?" It's like, why did I ask that? She goes, "Oh, it's not even worth mentioning." Classy, right? Having a sexual relationship with someone over an extended period of time, and they are not worth mentioning. Oh, the stories I have. I didn't name names. I mean, maybe she's clandestinely watching this. Not likely, but you never know. Maybe she'll watch the replay. You just never know. It's not, but sometimes it's just not worth mentioning, even though you want to mention it and you want to know, but you really shouldn't know. Sometimes knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. And then the other half is like, okay, really? Okay. Next. No, it's not clear. I just like added to the last thing there and it made this whole mishmash of what I wanted. And it's like, huh? Sometimes you shouldn't ask questions. Hey, the one. Oh, no. What happened? I made someone uncomfortable, maybe. Maybe. They're good. Hey, this broadcast is mostly for adults. So if somebody's watching this with their kid or whatever the heck it was, or whatever, come on. Me mentioning what I mentioned there, that hey, I usually speak the truth, and if I'm not, it's because I'm doing it for comedic purposes. Because you gotta laugh, because a lot of this is a joke, a serious joke. Oops, what's going on here? I was gonna say something, but I distracted myself. Well, yeah, I was gonna say it was like the movie A Few Good Men that I've never seen, but I know the scene. It's like, I want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Yeah. Hmm. Chewing my lip. I must be hungry.
Hold on. An Oreo snack cake? Yes, sir. Yummy, fluffy. I don't care what they think about me. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think. If you're leaving, I'm gonna beg you to stay. I don't care if they start to avoid me. I don't care what they do. I don't care about anything else but being with you, being with you. Honey, don't go, don't leave the scene. Be out of the picture and off of the screen. Don't let them say we told you so. They tell me you love me, then you let me go. I've heard the warning voice from friends in my relations. They tell me all about your heartbreak reputation. I don't care what they think about me, and I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think. If you're leaving, I'm gonna beg you to stay. I don't care if they start to avoid me. I don't care what they do. No. I don't care about anything else but being with you, being with you. People can change, they always do. Haven't they noticed the changes in you? Or can it be that like love I am blind? Do I want it so much till it's all in my mind? One thing I know for sure is really, really real. I never felt before the way you make me feel. I don't care what they think about me. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they think you're leaving. I'm gonna beg you to stay. I don't care if they start to avoid me. I don't care what they do. No, I don't care about anything else but being with you, being with you, being with you, being with you. I wanna be with you. I love to be with you. I wanna be with you. But do you want to be with me? Right now, at this moment, you do. Thank you. That was sexy. That was the Smokey Robinson. Legend, smooth, wrote a lot of great tunes, and I'm fairly certain that wasn't one of them. He was at the point in his career where it was like, I wrote all of these songs, and I'm kind of like, a little dried up on the hits, and people that love Smokey that were inspired by him were like, hey, could you pitch this to Smokey? Hey, Smokey, what do you think of this? And it's like, oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that song. It's fantastic. Smokey's gonna do his thing, and he did. Give my regards to Jim Gurgles his own. What rhymes with Jim? If you just tuned in, that was for the fish. Do you like fish? Mr. Leo and the three other people that are consuming this clandestinely, because it's not just one. I see one, but there's more. I see just one thumb up, but there are actually 7. Wouldn't that be heaven? Rhyming is naff and also fun. Salmon is your favorite. Your favorite fish is salmon. I eat salmon too. It's good for you. Not so much for farm raised. You want to keep that really low all night long. I bet you do wild all the time. You do organic, right? Tell me. Sardines. That's why I glow this way. That's why I'm so brilliant. In part. That's why you have such good taste. That's why you're here. That's why you get this. In certain parts. Sardines. I had sardines for breakfast. You might be thinking like, well, yeah, sure. Or thinking like, yeah, I don't know about that. Sardines for breakfast. But I often have sardines for breakfast. Not that you asked. I'm going to tell you what I had for breakfast. In case some of you are wondering, what did I have for breakfast? Okay, let me think for a moment. No, sardines, oatmeal with olive oil / sea salt butter. Getting real specific here, I know. Too much minutia. Sorry, I'll hold back. No, I won't. I'll go all the way. Oatmeal that I cooked, old-fashioned oatmeal.
that after I cook it, before I go to sleep, I stick in the refrigerator. So you're getting like a possible probiotic digestive kind of special thing because it's cooked but not cooked. But then again, maybe it's more for the overnight oats, whatever, you know. But yeah, so and drizzle it with honey. Put a Splenda in there because yes, I bought Splenda a couple months ago because I was low on cash and I wanted to have the sweetener for the thing because usually I go for stevia even though it may not be any better, but it might be whatever. Don't judge, but you can. I can't stop you. And I sprinkled walnuts. More omega-3 goodness for this and stuff on my oatmeal. Raisins. The aforementioned Splenda. Yeah, that's about it for the oatmeal. Yeah, and I had a can of sardines with it, with some lemon pepper seasoning on it. Salt, pepper, and lemon zest, whatever. Yeah, quite tasty on there. Yeah, it's true. I'm not lying. Okay. So that last song, in case you couldn't recognize that it was smooth. Yeah, smooth. I like being smooth sometimes. Sometimes I like it, a little rougher. Yeah. Uh-huh. So this is going to be a bit rougher, more rock and poppy. That'd be a nice little portmanteau name for a band, rock and poppy. Might already be. Google it. No pressure. Let me know. Sorry it lag. We'll make it unlag. Come on. Don't give me none of the excuses with that lag shit. I mean, really. Dag lagging. Okay, yeah, this. Okay. This is actually not as rocky, but it's poppy. And it's a fantastic song. It's some Stop it. You're being weird. You're being weird. It's an 80s song. There's been a lot of 80s, but you know what? Lots of fantastical music from the 80s. Oh, I'm live. Good to know and see. Yes, this one. Remember, it's this one because we checked this before and this gets the approval, so we got to go with yeah.
I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving into the.
Wait, hold on. It happens. If I'm not feeling, we're right in it. If I'm not feeling it, I've done this a lot in the past year, and then sometimes I've done this twice in a stream, whatever. Maybe even my record is 3, but it's like if I feel like I gotta start over, I will do it because you guys deserve. Yeah, right. Better. And as I say, in the event you didn't know, better is vastly underrated.
I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations. I know I'll be alright. Perhaps it's just imagination. Well, day after day it reappears. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Goes disappear and fade away. Alone between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets. Smell the desperation. Heartless as pretty lights. And though there's little variation, it nullifies the night from overkill. Day after day it reappears. Night after night, my heartbeat just the fear. Goes to disappear and fade away. Come back another day. I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving into deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations at night. I know I'll be alright. It's just overkill. Day after day it reappears. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Goes to peer and fear away. Goes to peer and fade away. Disappear and fade away.
Hey, thank you for singing along. Thank you for thanking me. I did the best I could. It might not have been as good as you could do or you think I should do, but in this moment, these moments of that 3 minutes, well, 3 minutes and I don't know, 50 something seconds. I was going to say 3:57, but the beginning is music. When I'm actually singing, whatever that amount is, I did what I could do. I did the best I could. Maybe it was better than I thought it was, or maybe it was shit. But I must remind you, this is live, and that's what happens. Thanks. Feels good right here on my anterior deltoid. I literally must say, TLC. There you go. Did he just say TLC or did he say TLC? Think about it. Maybe I meant both. If it wasn't for you being here, there'd be nobody here, and I wouldn't be doing this right now. Like literally, realistically. So thank you, because if I may be not a word that could apply to this, but if I may be honest, it's bullshit. There should be a few more. Should, could, would. I mean, the words could and should aren't always applicable, but in certain cases they are. And they are here. When I read the comments section of something, we'll just say like, a musician, like a guitarist, specifically a guitarist, someone who's known in the guitar community, that's a legend. Not a household name necessarily, like, someone like a Billy Joel or whatever, but that people that are of a certain age that are into guitars, that kind of like, are into that thing, they know who they are. And then they're referred to maybe multiple times in the chat for that specific video that is being underrated. That farkin' word, underrated. They had a record deal. People bought their records, maybe not tons and tons of them, and they're well regarded and they're referred to by many as a legend, whether it's guitar player singing, whatever it is, right? Do you know who's underrated? Me. Yeah, I said it. Ooh, aren't you full of yourself? No, I'm underrated. Yeah. It's true. Robbie Krieger, just randomly popping in my head, from The Doors. The legendary group The Doors is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Perhaps he's underappreciated as a guitar player, but he's not underrated. Stop. Come on. Let's get real, people. Let's be real and be fake and silly for comedic purposes when appropriate. There, I had to get that out without getting too much into it. I saved the real serious stuff related to that for other situations, other scenarios where it comes out even stronger, because it's got to come out. Guys, you have to clean out the emotional colon if you want to get or stay healthy. Got to take out the garbage. Otherwise, stuff going to stink. It's going to stink. It's going to stink for you and those around you. You may not care about those around you, how, your stink, your garbage affects others, but hey, anyhow. Just being your friendly acquaintance if you're receptive to it. You, my number 2. In the view, thumb this up too. No pressure, please. It helps. It's just like I'm a complex guy with simple needs and desires. I don't require much. And that reminds me. So my watch hours are up to the point where I can get monetized, but these can't get monetized because with some of these, maybe one or a number of them, the backing track stuff, it's like copyrighted. And so like I do this because it's coolest thing I can sing. Hopefully you tune in, you get something from it, you get inspired, get uplifted. And if you appreciate what I do, you can glitchy glitch. Their last name actually is Glitch. Yeah, donating because yeah, my videos, all the stuff I do is not monetized. The only way I get paid for what I do, that I do for you, is if y'all donate. And it's the time of year where you're gonna get like some gifts or maybe a lot of gifts. Don't forget about me. You don't. I know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to whoever else is not represented in the number, whatever it is, or whoever's going to watch this later on, who's going to fast forward for whatever reason to later in the thing, or I don't know what, who knows, but you got to put it out there. So please help. It's appreciated. Doesn't have to be much. It could be just $5, or it can be, hey, I once had someone years ago, a sub, who I don't know what happened to them, from Bosnia Herzegovina, that Western Union me $500. This is like probably coming up on like 10 years ago, something like that. Which was like someone I know found out about that, and they're like, that's strange. Why would they? They're like, well, maybe if you checked out what I do, you'd understand why I resonate that much with that person, and they'd have that feeling like they'd want to do that. How could they respond to that? Some people can respond, and what they say is BS. Sometimes silence is better. But sometimes silence can be deadly. Is that the title of a movie? It could be. Silence is deadly. Silence with ellipses, the periods, trailing for dramatic. Silence is deadly. Did you watch The Wanderers? Did you check that out? My recommendation from last week, that I'd seen, that I'd wanted to see. And if you haven't, it's a reminder. The Wanderers. But it's like I've pushed myself. I've been consistent. Well over 1,000 videos on here. After years of wanting to do these live streams and being afraid, this past summer I started doing them. And I think of myself in a way legitimately, like the title of this song. Wait for it, it's coming. And yeah, it's from the 80s. Here we go. Acoustic. That's lovely.
You run away. It's your heart that you betray. Beating on your hungry eyes. I bet you're not so surprised. But listen, love, primitive. A wild gift that you wanna give. Break out of captivity and follow me, stereo jungle child. Love is the kill, your heart's still wild. Shooting down the walls of party. Bang, bang, I am the warrior. The lion, the warrior. And heart to heart you win if you survive. The warrior, the warrior. You talk to me. Your eyes touch me physically. Stay with me, we'll take the night. As passion takes another bite. Oh, who's the hunter? Who's the game? I feel the beat, call your name. I hold you close, the victory. I don't wanna tame your animal style. You won't be caged from the call of fire. Shooting at the walls of fire. Baby, I am the warrior. Well, I am the warrior. And heart to win. If you survive, the warrior. The warrior. I am the warrior. Shooting at the walls of heartache. I am the warrior. And heart to win. And heart to win. If you survive, the warrior. The warrior. Bang, bang, I am the warrior. Yes, I am the warrior. And victory is mine. Yes, I am the warrior. Shooting at the walls of heartache. But I am the warrior. Yes, I am the warrior. The victory is mine. You get in the performance, and then this or that, but it's rock and roll. It's pop and rock. And if you're feeling a little sleepy, maybe I'm giving you that buzz to be able to have that energy to do some other things before you go to sleep, or whatever you want to get from this. Putting it out. I gotta move my tush because I'm just in this spot. It's like move your tush. It started to ache. No, mate, sorry, I've been busy. It's okay. It's all right. As long as you're here. You make me feel mo goody. Mo goody, mo goody. Hey, what we got here?
I don't know well you could hear that, but that's a chord and some progressions and something that I started working on like yesterday, earlier today, this morning, or whatever. One of those chords. I like it. It's nice. But yeah, smooth. I got like a melody in with that and a lyric, so that there's a kind of the hookish kind of thing there. But what goes with it? What goes with it? So, in case you didn't know, even though you didn't ask, but you might be wondering, that last song was by Scandal. Lead vocals by Patti Smythe. The song "The Warrior." Back when Patti Smythe was actually asked if she would join Van Halen when there was that gap after David Lee Roth left. But yeah, she was like pregnant, I think, at that time, and that was like the thing. You maybe didn't know that. Now you do. How you doing? I see a 0. Oh no. I'm here by myself? Well, that's just life. I definitely didn't know that. I'm 27. Remember? Yeah. Well, you just got educated. You know who Van Halen is, right? I mean, come on. If you, it's, I think, I think that's illegal for you to be here and not know who Van Halen is. Yes, dad music. Damn, dad music. It's classic. Dad music. Most of this shit is like, or not most. A lot of this stuff is dad music. I biologically could be your dad. A very young one. Maybe someday there'll be the reveal that actually, like, I am your father. So here's a song that moms and dads enjoy. You can't call it dad rock because it's not rock, but it's a hard song to sing. And but I'm gonna sing it because I was gonna sing it at the end of the last stream, and I gave two choices, and I was leaning towards one choice, and you went with that as well, and so I sang that, and so I'm like, hey, I'm 60 years old. Well, there you go. One of my favorite guitarist musical peeps. He on Halloween turned 60. So that's the connection, the disconnected connection. Okay. Let's do this because you guys are foaming at the mouth. I can visualize that happening. Gordon Ramsay
It's just so fucking delicious.
enjoying a Triscuit. Triscuits were a part of my childhood. Haven't had Triscuit in quite a while.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels, went toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Ooh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. With a thrill in my hand and a pill on my tongue, dissolve the nerves that have just begun. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Oh, it's slipping from my hands. The sands of time of its own. Take your seaside arms to write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Ooh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. This much is true. This much is true. This much is true. I know this much is true. I know this much is true.
It's true.
If you have an hour this week.
Yeah, maybe. I'll get back to you. When I worked on rehearsing that, I did more of the outro, I guess vamping, kind of like, vocal stuff. But I didn't. I let the backing thing kind of.
I know there's much is true. This much is true. This much is true. I know this much is true. This much is true. This much is true.
In case you didn't get enough there, so a little extra, okay? No charge. No pressure. Help me out if you appreciate what I do with all the things, because as I said before, at this current time, for quite some time, unless I get donations, I make no money off of any of this. Anything you read, the videos, this right now, nothing. Okay? And just think, there are people, maybe politicians, that don't need your money or your money or your money, because they know people that got plenty of it that ask you for donations. How absurd. But that's life. Life contains absurdities. What the hell were you on about like seizure thing? Haha or not, or what was that about? Like you're right there? Or is that just a part of your youthful, bizarre humor? You said you were foaming at the mouth? Rabid. Like a dog. You were foaming at the mouth? Oh, look at that. Thank you. Someone done did the thumb as I ass walk to the arbitrarily non-arbitrary 2-hour mark. I was a little concerned earlier today that I was like, gosh, how's my energy? Should I take a nap? No, it's you're past that point of it being acceptable to take a nap. Because I have this thing, if it's too much past 12, no nap. Because it just can mess up their circadian rhythm, the REMI thing. Something has to be wrong for me to be napping, at that time or this or that. And sometimes naps, multiple naps a day are acceptable and important because that's just what it is. But if it's not, no. So I just, kind of did this, did that. Come on, let's shave. Last week didn't. Let's do the shave. Let's let's do the laundry. Let's this or that. Okay, let's start getting prepared. And I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling a little more. Didn't drink any coffee because I don't drink coffee. No pre-workout. No Betty White. That's what some people called it back in the 70s, the snow, None of that. Matter of fact, related to that, somebody said, hey, kids, don't do that which I'm alluding to. And then you respond to them, not even once. and I never knowingly have consumed that, and I plan to keep it that way. I've had coffee, but for years I haven't drank coffee. I haven't had coffee since the last apartment complex I lived at, where they had the complimentary coffee and tea, and then when the situation we had happened, it was prohibited to use that, and then after that I was like, whatever, F it, I ain't using that thing anymore anyway. But I remember I'd gone through like a lot of stress, and it was like I was doing my workouts, and like, all right, it's like around 3-ish, 4, time to do my workout. Let me get like some coffee, a little black coffee with some Splenda in there, and just drink like an ounce just to get a little something. I was overriding the fact that I needed to like change my training, get some more rest, deload, however which way you want to deem it. And so I was using that to just sort of like keep kind of pushing through, but hey, nothing fell off. Lately, I've been taking, not that you asked this, and this doesn't really relate to you, but in the future, maybe it will. I've been taking more days off. I've been training hard, doing more sets like totally to failure, more volume, this, that, the other thing. And it's like, hey, work out, total body, right? Take a day off, train again. And lately, after just the one on, one off, one on, I'll take 2 days off. Usually it's like one on, one off, one on, the 3 thing. And it's like, okay, a couple days off. Like the classic that some people use, but especially back in the day, because I think it stemmed from the fact gyms were like, they had male and female hours. It was like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And it just turned out to work out well for like recovery. And people were like, yeah, that works. Work it out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, take off the weekend. But yeah, it's like you gotta listen to your body, and sometimes you gotta smack it around and ignore it. You gotta earn though. You gotta earn though, taking an extra day or so or whatever off, and I've earned it. Ooh, nice, nice. Ooh, 3. Ooh, thank you. Complex guy, simple needs, and that gives me joy a little bit. And if I go into my email after this and I see some, currency that can help pay for sardines, etc., I'll be like, yeah. Well, look at that. Seconds away from 2 hours. Are you excited? A little bit, maybe a little bit. We're actually sad because I've got to stop doing this. Got 3 thumbs up. Hopefully, soon after, whatever, more people consume this and they get something from it and they give it love and all those kinds of things. But I can only control so much. That's absolutely true. Kind of a Casey Kasem voice I'm doing right now. And if you don't know who Casey Kasem is, Google him. Okay, I'll help you out a little bit. He was a famous DJ with a top 40 countdown. You need stop? No, I do. I need a snack. And I have like, just, I have this overhead light that just doesn't light. It does not illuminate well enough. I'm not well off enough or etc. to have like a good special light, for this stuff. So I have my mobile device, illuminating me, and in my backup, look at this dinosaur of a thing. This is what provides the the reasonable lighting. So these are like on me this whole freaking time as I sit in this spot, singing and trying to be coherent and whatnot. So I've earned those thumbs up. I've earned whatever money that I hope I get, and that people are thinking about giving that won't give or whatever. It's getting mushy. So I appreciate those of you that attended this, and lovingly, I must convey to you oh, my tummy is really like, come on, man. I'm not being rude. Trust me on this. I'm trying to find something that I want to share with you. I have a phone look like that. Yeah. That's, you see, look how I treated myself. It's like I should have got like, backup, like real, like, there's, because it's like, oh, I don't want to spend too much money or whatever, which is smart. It's good to, be smart with spending your money, but like sometimes it's like, come on. So I'm glad I have that, because the way my life is, if the creator forbid something happens to this and I can't talk about stuff or whatever, whatever, I got the backup. So that's why donating and supporting what I do is important, because I need to eat, but I also need to, pay for the backup phone, and then, have things grow and be able to, like, save up stuff and move along in life, and also you can hire me as a fitness coach. You can hire me as a fitness coach. You can, or someone or someone that can hire me as a fitness coach. Where the heck is this thing that I want to share with you? That's like, it's this. Trust me, it's worth waiting, because this is really important. I mean, really important. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. So, as I semi-regretfully must go, because my fatigue and my belly are calling me to do so, I just want to let you know mwah, mwah. Now I have stuff on my hands now. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. And you over there, you get two. You too. Till next time, be on the lookout and spread the body knowledge.